Question: can you still win with a piece down? Well, the answer is both yes and no. The reason for this is because if you're a piece down, then you're just basically losing straight up. But it depends also. If you're a piece down with a strategy in mind, you might be winning. Here's a few examples of being a piece down and still winning. Question is, can you still win even with a blundered piece down? The answer to that question is both yes and no. The reason again is because even if you lose a piece, it depends on your opponent if he or she is still good at playing at that position. Let's say maybe like 2000 rated opponent, 1500. But if it's only like 800 elo, yeah, even if you're a piece down, you'd still probably get a draw or win. But then again, could you still win with a blundered piece down? Well, let's check that out in one of my games. I was playing in white in this game and I basically blundered a piece in the opening, as you can see right about, hold up, right there. I thought it was a good sacrifice, but then king takes, queen takes, and then yeah, I was down a piece. So I castled with check and took the piece. So he tried using the advantage of being a piece up against me by utilizing his pieces, but as you can see, his king side pieces aren't that activated, which made me able to activate most of my pieces. And yeah, even if I was still down a piece and he was simplifying the position, I somehow managed to still push for a win. There, he blundered already. And after that, I started regaining my advantage, and yeah, he blundered a pawn. Then later on, he blundered another pawn, and here he was pushing his pawn hoping for a queen. Then suddenly I had a queen and checkmate. So how did I still win this game with a piece down? It's important to mention that my opponent's time was very low after making a few moves because he was thinking very slow. And this game is actually blitz, which is 3 minutes with no increment, which made him move like bad moves, inaccuracy, blunders, and I had the advantage in the end. So why did my opponent think very slow? Well, it's basically kind of like a psychology warfare also. Even if you're a piece down, doesn't really mean you're losing straight up. You can still fight for a draw or win, but it doesn't guarantee that it is a draw for a win. But you can still fight for it because your opponent can be sometimes comfortable with a position that he thinks very slowly, thinking that he has the advantage and all he needs is to push for a win. The moral of the story is never resign too early. Even if you blunder the piece against a master, stronger opponent against you, just do your best, try to maintain your position and perhaps activate most of your pieces. And that's how you can probably draw or at least win a game with a blundered piece down. I hope this video helps you in your blunder journey, and that's all it.